Well, hello, hello, hello. Let's get this party started. Okay, I guess I'm gonna wait a few minutes for people to come in. My husband, the IT person, website builder, designer, whatever you want to call it, uh, has made some changes to my website, and I'm excited about them. I was sitting here going through looking for something to discuss today, and he calls me and he says, "Go on your website. I want to show you what I did." So I'm like, "All right." So I go on my website. He shows me what he did. Hello, hello, hello. Please hit that thumbs up when you're in here. It's the best way and easiest way to support the channel. And if you subscribe and hit the bell notification, you can find out anytime I go live, which most days it's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Uh, I don't go live on Sunday, so that's because I put out a thrifting video on Sunday. Like maybe this afternoon I'll go thrifting. I don't know if I've got a thrift lined up or not. I might have a bag of stuff I've already thrifted. So if I've already thrifted, I don't want to thrift too many things and get too mixed up. Um, so that laying on the table right there is an open notebook. Hello, H. Davis, because I'm sorting through. I printed off pictures of everything I've got listed on my website, all 547 items. And I'm putting them in the notebook on the right shelf that they're in the RV garage. Just got off work 2 hours ago. You did? You know you were working. Did you have a good day at work? So, but anyway, I am. That's great to hear. It's great to hear. Okay, I want to let you know that it doesn't happen when I go into my work. I started to work 2 days ago. Oh, that's great. That's great. So you're still learning your job. I'm proud for you. That is wonderful. My husband, he's at work too, but my son's at work right now. He's been working his job since August. He really likes it. Um, okay, so what I started to say, pardon me, is it doesn't happen to me because I'm an administrator on my site. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. But if you go into my site to purchase something in the shop, you might have to go through a one of them CAPTCHA thingies because my husband has already blocked. Whoops, over here. I'm going to pull up my page. Okay, right here, these are bot logins, AI logins. People are AI. People have generated AI accounts that are fake accounts just to put spam and stuff into my website. And the blocker, the Jetpack blocker, has already blocked 6,400 AI people. And it doesn't. There's no spam comments. Thank goodness. So I am going to jump over to This is the front page of my website. I can edit from right here. Let's jump over to the actual website. Oops. Pushed the wrong button, sorry. Okay, this is my actual website. You can share it on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. I don't do Pinterest. I have a LinkedIn account, but I can't remember how to log into it. I'm new to X, and I don't use Facebook very often, but it's there. Okay, this right here, you can search for anything that you want to search for. Like if you want a vase, you type vase in, and we hit enter. It'll take you to every page, every vase I have on my website. And I don't know how many pages of vases I've got because I know I've got a lot more than 6 or 9 vases. 12. There they are. They're scrolling in. I've been moving these vases out to the RV garage today. I'm on the back. And this is the home page. I like how that comes in. It probably won't do it again now. You go here. Now come back here. I like how this is. Watch right under where it says vintage home decor. Watch right under there when I scroll up. Ah, it pops in there. Sorry. Small things entertain big heads. I didn't know I put that to post. Okay. Move things so I can see what we're doing. Okay, this is my husband telling a bunch of stuff about me and what I do and the things that he finds most interesting about me. Because I can't talk about myself. Not make it sound good in any way. And then this is a why shop at Get Locker Resale. And it says reducing waste, choose resale vintage decor, meaning keep quality items out of landfills. Finding one-of-a-kind pieces. Our inventory includes rare antique finds and art glass treasures you won't find in stores. And you save big. Enjoy premium secondhand decor at a fraction of retail prices, supporting the circular economy, extend the life and quality of items, and help the environment. Create unique spaces. Mix and match pieces like fitting glass figurines, vintage kitchenware, or decorative pottery to reflect your style. Supporting a local business. Every purchase helps this small independent woman-owned shop thrive. Well, thank you for saying that. Whether you're looking for a rare antique decor piece, particular secondhand essentials, or just one replacement item to complete your collection, Get Locker Resale has you covered. Our ever-changing inventory is filled with hidden gems that add charm, value, and personality to your space while helping you shop consciously and sustainably. Every piece that is purchased is packaged by me specifically. I don't have anybody that does my boxing and my packing, and I wrap it up as best as I possibly can, and I get the item to you as safely as possible. I try to make sure there's no movement in the package so that your item doesn't shift or clink together and break or something like that. Now, what happens after it leaves here and gets in the hands of either UPS, FedEx, or USPS, I can't help that. But if you do receive an item that is broke Send me a picture and I will happily refund your money. If I have the same item as a duplicate, I will send you the duplicate at no cost to you. That's just the way I believe is fair. I try to make sure everything is as clean as possible. I check for chips and cracks and everything. Like today, hold please. Let me show you something. It really did. It broke my heart. I'm back. Today I was moving this beautiful cake plate to the RV garage because it has a beautiful design to put the cake on right here, and it's just gorgeous. But you can also turn it around this way, and it's a flower vase, and you can. I don't have any flowers reachable, but you can put like your flowers down in there, or you can put a candle in it, or whatever you want to put inside there. And but when I was moving it to the RV garage, and I carried it carefully, and I only had to carry it like 50 feet because my moderator suggested that I go through my basement, which that's difficult because I have two German Shepherds, and so I had to close the big RV door that lets most of the light in the RV garage. I had to close it down so that I could open the little RV door so that my dogs wouldn't run off because they're curious Georges. But when I got to the RV garage, carrying it very carefully, I looked down in the tote where I was carrying this kind of items, and this is what I saw. I don't know if you can see it. Where's it at? I can't turn the light off on my Ring camera. Maybe this won't help. I'm trying to get it right. Anyway, right here. Now you can see it with my fingers on it. Maybe behind it. Okay, right here, I noticed a crack going across it. So I cannot sell this. And I've never seen another one like it. So I'm going to keep it and put it on my shelf and use it as a riser or something because it's just too pretty to get rid of. But I can't sell it on my website being damaged like that because if somebody was to put a cake on it or whatever and it broke, I would be responsible. And I just can't deal with that. So, and you can't feel the crack on the outside, on the back or the front. So it's just, I'm, I wasn't even there. How did I get blamed? How'd you get blamed for what? Oh, yes, yes, yes. You suggested I go through the basement and through the back door into the, instead of going up the stairs and down the stairs and up the stairs and down the stairs. So that's what I did. And currently at this moment, the door to the RV garage and the door to the basement is open so the dogs can go in and out. But they can't get out of the garage per se and run around in the neighborhood. So that's now that the mud's gone because my son scraped it all up and we built the retaining wall. I can get in my garage and I'm sorting it out. So anyway, my husband mostly talks about me having glass collectibles, which I do have a lot of. But I also noticed today that this whole box, you can't see it behind me. This whole box right here is salt and pepper shakers. I think I may have 20 or 30 pair of salt and pepper shakers in that box. Those will get listed on eBay. So I have like 10 sets of salt and pepper shakers in my RV, in my basement right now, because what's going on eBay is going in the basement, and what is on my website is going out in the RV garage. Organized. I got it all organized. I did. And so it's going out to the RV garage. And then when it comes off of eBay and goes to my website, then I'll move it from the basement to the RV garage. So I can keep them separate, because if something sells on eBay, I need to know where to go. And if something sells on my Get Locker, this website, I'll know where to go to get it. And that's what this notebook is laying on this table right here is, I've got it listed. I've got like RV shelf 1A, and side A has 4 shelves on it, and side B has 4 shelves on it. So I've got RV shelf 1A1, 1A2, 1A3, and I've got different pages for each on both sides, and I've got 5 sets of shelves out there. So that's one side of one set of shelves has 5 shelves on it. But I can't remember which one it is, so I gave all of them 5 shelves. So that's a 5 times 4, 20 shelves. Yeah, I'm guessing 21 shelves out there that's full of stuff. Because like I said, I have 43 salt and pepper shaker sets on my website. And I've got right now about 10 sets of salt and pepper shakers on my eBay. And I've got all these to list on my eBay. And my problem is, do I have my... I hate when I start to do something and the freaking... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. This is 40, that's 42 sets of salt and pepper shakers right there. And that's one shelf. And I've got so many more shelves of stuff because I turned right around and I had, before I got all my candle stuff moved out there, I had 42 candle things back there, and that took up 3 shelves. Well, 2.5 actually. So, and I don't know if I've got candle stuff to list and take down there or not. So I think I'm going to have to clean the other side of the RV garage and do something for shelving over there, because I don't have enough shelves. I have to keep bringing product in and rotate. So anyway, I'm thankful that the RV garage is organized. Now I know that some of the stuff in the RV garage is not listed. So I have to, after I get everything organized and put in there, I have to go through and pull out what's not listed to bring in to get listed. It's not easy, and it's confusing if you're trying to think about doing it yourself. And then I have to organize my RV, my time for that, because first thing I do when I get up in the morning is research what I'm going to have my live about at 3 o'clock. And usually that takes me till 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. And a little longer if I'm making a video about it. So then I go do my RV garage stuff and photograph for my eBay and start getting stuff listed that way. Then I have to stop at 2 o'clock or 2:15 and make supper because my son will be home during my live. He should come home like any time for his lunch break, and he's got to have something to eat. So I've got to have his supper made in there hot and ready for him when he gets home. And then he'll go back to work before 5 o'clock. And he might even call me because he had to put his bike in the shop this morning. He didn't have no way to get home. So he may just end up eating at work. So I don't know. So anyway, my husband talks about glass, and yes, I do have a lot of glass, but I also have ceramic items and, like I said, salt and pepper shakers and candlesticks and things like that. And I have some awesome things that goes for candles. Let's look in my store. Now this stuff's not organized in the store. It's just, I think, alphabetical or something. I don't know for a fact. Let's go to, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, shoot. Hold, please. I clicked off the site. Oh, Amanda Panda. What I found out, I don't know. Have you talked to Dad? To your dad? My dad? My husband, your dad? He was looking on Marketplace yesterday, and he found a MacBook Pro that's about the same age as, okay, he found a MacBook Pro that he bought off Marketplace in Stockton, California, where he's at. And he's got it in the truck with him. So he's kind of doing a restart. So he's going through and setting it all up for himself and everything. Then his big 17-inch laptop that he hooks to another monitor and stuff, and you can dual monitor with his 17-inch laptop. He's going to wipe it down, the internal stuff, and take off all his personal pictures and pictures from our wedding and our honeymoon and that sort of stuff. Things that you don't really want to see because you're too young. Anyway, so once he gets that wiped off, probably when you come up for CJ's birthday, he's going to give you that laptop so that you can do the blogging on that laptop and post it to the website. I said, wait a minute. Isn't that a better laptop than my laptop? Because he just bought my laptop in 23 when I started my store. And I said, isn't that laptop better than my laptop? And he said, well, yeah. And I said, why is she getting it? He said, because you don't even use yours, and she'll put this one to use. And I said, okay, that's good reason. So you get the good laptop, and you'll be able to do what you need to do on it. And please don't feel bad that it's a hand-me-down, but it's a good hand-me-down because he paid he actually, when he bought that, he wiped out his IRA retirement account to pay for it. So, yeah. But you're going to get a really good laptop. Either next time he sees you, okay. I have to get a different cord for the monitor to connect to CJ's computer. I could not find the kind of cord. So I ended up buying CJ a new tower, completely buying him a new tower. And that cost like $500. And, well, almost $600 by taxes. So he got the new tower, so he didn't use the one that you've got now. And it was because he couldn't hook it to dual monitors. So, anyway, I just want to let you know Dad's going to give you the laptop that he's been carrying around. Yeah, that's the problem you're having. And with Butch's laptop, all you have to do is plug it in, and you're on dual monitors. He does it all the time. I don't know if you can plug in two more monitors, like plug in a. I guess you can, because when he's down in the basement and he's updating the computer and all this stuff, he plugs it into his computer and he's got dual monitors already. So that makes like 3 monitors for that one computer, I guess. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know. I just know that he knows. So anyway, you're going to get a really good laptop to be able to do the blogs and to help and to be able to learn how to build websites and stuff. So I'm really proud for that. Okay, let's go to 28 items per page. Just because there's, like I said, okay, that's good. So this is my vintage decor online store. That slides in. I don't know why he copied all that. The vintage decor resale store you've been waiting for. That's a tongue twister. Okay, this is Annabelle Fine China. It's what you put your tea bag on if you drink hot tea and you take the tea out of the thing. And this is just a basket. This is actually, I want to say it lists it as Eastern Bluebird, but the colors of it, I may have to re-photograph the picture because that looks like a Kansas State bird. Can't think of it. No, not a cardinal, a meadowlark. It looks like a meadowlark bird in that colors, but you can see the blue on the head, so you know it's a bluebird. Anyway, and then this is I don't know any BSAHM people. This is a heart-shaped frosted dish. I mean, you could use it as a nut dish, a candy dish, mint dish, whatever. And these are corn husk dolls. This is a teeny tiny little teacup. And it literally is 3 inches by 3 inches. A little bitty teacup. This is a fused glass. I want to say it's a candle tray, but you can use it for whatever you want. So I've got it as a decorative plate. This is a trinket box that I am having a hard time finding. I've been through all my trinket boxes and I cannot find that one. So I may have to delist it because I cannot find that one trinket box right there. This is a little bitty miniature 4-inch vase with beautiful Capodimonte flowers on the front. This is a planter. I love the drip glaze on it. And then here's a giraffe head that hangs on the wall. This is a beautiful, it's just costume jewelry, but it's a necklace, and it's a statement piece type necklace. This is a single salt and pepper shaker because you think you have, do you have this? You have this trinket box? Because it'd be about this big, about this thick. If you have it, let me know. You can keep it, but I have to take it off of the website. Okay, so this is a single salt and pepper shaker. It's pewter, but you can use it to hold your brooches. Um, or if you do crafts projects or whatever. But with these little holes, if you take a brooch off of here, you can drop it down in there. Or if you have those hat pins that push on the back, I don't have them on this chair, but I have cancer ribbons on my green ribbons for my chair. And you can take the lid off and put the thing down in there and poke the thing up in the back, and it'll hold your pins and things, and it's a decorative thing you can do with it. Or you can get those little scent beads from like doing your laundry, and you can put them in that and set that down in your dresser drawer, and it'll help your dresser drawer smell good. Yeah. And this is Imperial Glass Marigold Candy Dish with a lid. I do not have that. This is a necklace. It's plastic, but it does glow in the dark. I don't know if the pictures, when I view the product, if I show it as, I know it has more than one picture. There it is. There it is, all glowed up. And it's just under a UV light. It makes it do that. So if you go to, like, if you're younger and you go to those kind of clubs, those dance clubs where they put the black light and anybody wearing white, or when you smile, you kind of glow. That'd be something beautiful to wear to that kind of dance club. And then this is a tiny hand-blown red glass mini pitcher with Art Deco design. It's got a clear handle attached to it and a clear base, and it's only like 3 inches tall. It's little, little. This is a Disney collectible plate with stunning artwork, and it is in its original box. It's new old stock is what it's called. But it's not chipped or cracked. To the best of my knowledge, it's never been out of the box. And it's just beautiful if you're a Disney fan. This one, now I don't know why, with all these Disney things, let's see if I can pull it up so you can see it better. Now, with all this, why is Winnie the Pooh not in here anywhere? Isn't Winnie the Pooh Disney? I thought Winnie the Pooh was Disney. Because it's got Lion King and Mermaid and Chip and Dale, and all those came after Winnie the Pooh. Why isn't Winnie the Pooh in here? I guess him and Mickey just didn't get along. So they just don't join in each other's fun stuff. And this is a beautiful brooch. I can pull it up and you can see it better. I didn't realize how big he makes the pictures. That's just, I like it. That's kind of emerald green, but it's not real stones. But it's just a vintage brooch. This is a glitter glass strawberry. And I want to say it slips my mind every time I'm thinking about it, and when I start to say it, it comes out wrong. Mercury glass. I want to say it's mercury glass, but I don't know. So I'm just calling it glitter glass because it looks like it's full of glitter. glued to it, like it's been sprayed on the inside with glitter, but there's no holes. This is a Wedgwood Christmas plate, and it is new in the box. I do have it in its original box in the RV garage. This one is a little, it's like a teacup size saucer plate, and it's Wedgwood. And it is, I don't I don't know if that's a cartoon image or come on, start swirling. It won't. This one won't swirl. But anyway, it's a like a 3-inch plate, and that's a horse. I could tell that, but I don't know what kind of rider that is. Yeah, this one doesn't move like that. There it goes. It's riding in the clouds, whatever it is. Might be an angel or something. But it's a Wedgwood plate. And then this is Mickey's Extreme Skate Park. It is new in the box. The box has a little bit of wear and damage on it, but all the pieces are there and they're all new in the box. The box is still original sealed. This is just a cute little kid's wall hanging. It's about this tall. It's like ceramic. These are stir sticks for like you can stir your coffee or your tea, or a lot of people that use alcohol stir with alcohol. This is a tiny little trinket box with a bird on it, another necklace, a fish. I've been back and forth with this one because I couldn't find it, so I delisted it. Then I found it, so I relisted it. Then I lost it again, so I unlisted. I have it. It's down there. I made sure. So it is actually listed now. This is an old Hanna-Barbera Jetsons drink mug. It's from 1990, and it's kind of a little bit faded. I think it went through a dishwasher. Not my dishwasher, but it's still in very good condition. This is a blue glass serving bowl with cobalt. It's cobalt style, but it's not cobalt color. This blue-green aquamarine color that you're seeing on the screen is the actual, I don't know how I did it, but it is the actual color of the bowl. It is an aquamarine bowl. Before that, I had never seen anything except for in my antique glass books. And I was showing CJ, I said, "Oh, I want some of this glass. It's beautiful." And the next day, I come across a piece of it. It was just that. I think I got it at an estate sale. But I do have it. And it is there. And it is for sale. This is a trinket dish, sugar bowl, however you want to use it. And it's got raised flowers on the outside of it. It is lidded. This is a vintage metal sunflower. It is not down in the RV garage. Not for any special reason other than it's over there on my shelf being a pretty until somebody buys it. This is a swan glass candle holder. It's beautiful. It's about hand size. And I don't know how they did it. It's so short, but you can see the ripples where the glass was swinging. And it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. This is a margarita glass. I have a single one. I like the turquoise and blue. It's great. And this is Nippon is pre-occupied China. You had the area of Nippon, And then during some kind of war or something, they had occupied China. And then the divider was no longer, and it became all China. So you had Nippon, then occupied China was another era, and then you had made in China. And vintage, vintage, vintage. Nippon is antique. Let's go with that. Nippon is antique. And this is just a little tray, a little serving dish or something. And it's got such beautiful colors. I would suggest only hand washing it. Only hand washing it. I wouldn't put it in a dishwasher or anything. Because back then, when it was made, dishwashers weren't invented. This is a beautiful Jack in the Pulpit milk glass candle holder. You can use it for whatever, but the hole in it's only about this big. It is a small hole, and it's just really pretty. This is a 13-inch round drip glaze plate. Stoneware serving platter, and I love the colors of it. And this, actually, I have a McCoy platter that is oval shaped, and it's got the same pattern. And I thought they were both McCoy, but this one's not marked as being McCoy. So I can't list it as a McCoy, even though it looks exactly like McCoy that is marked McCoy. These are tea bag breasts. There's 3 of them. They're little bitty, like, you can't see my hands. They're like this little. And this is a silverware tray. These are fish for hanging on the bathroom wall. I think they're soapstone is what they are, or chalkware. That's it, chalkware. This is a pretty little cross that is down there on the shelf. This is a rolled dish, like a nut dish. It's like that you took a decorative plate that's on a pedestal and you just roll the edges up like this a little bit. And it has some gold on the edges, but the gold is really wore off. And because it was old and it was well loved and well used. This is kind of triangle shape and ruffled at the same time. It is vintage pink glass. I want to say Jeanette ware, but I don't know. I don't know for a fact. So I can't put Jeanette ware if I can't prove it's Jeanette. Then these are hand blown confetti fused glass. They are different sizes, but that's just because they're hand blown and they're made individually. They're not mass produced. So you're not ever going to get 2 of them the exact height. They're matching set, but you're not ever going to get 2 of them the same. Even if you bought 4 sets or 2 sets to have 4 glasses, you would have 4 different size tall glasses. Not considerably different, maybe a 1/4 inch difference, just enough so you can notice it. This is a Princess House blue 7.5-inch scallop bowl. I need to move out to the RV garage because it's still in the basement. This is vintage Thames Japan bone china miniature shoe, pink with rose and gold accents. I keep getting breaking news. It says boy rescued after getting stuck on the side trail within the Allegheny County Park. Boy was rescued after getting stuck in the trail or something. He was got lost or something. I don't have the whole story because my watch told the whole story. And there it just came in my email. So, but this is a beautiful little shoe. It looks Fenton or Lefton, but it's not Mark's Lefton. This is a vintage Chinese checkers, and it is old style. The board, you know how the Chinese checkers you get now, you've got the 6-pointed star. This board is different. Let me see if I took a picture of the board. Because surely I'm not just going to show you the box. I guess I did just show you the box. Well, how cheap is that? How boring am I? I'm going to have to open the box and get better pictures and add to it because of what's on the inside. I thought Harvey Weinstein was dead. I thought he unalived himself in jail. He was just found guilty of a crime. All right, we'll go back. This is a beautiful little bisque ceramic trinket box with a hummingbird eating off of a flower. I guess it's really pretty, and it's like a trinket, a heart-shaped lidded trinket box. These are like if you go to the back when I was a kid, you could go to the fair, and if you threw the ball or something, you could get a prize. And these Disney pictures, they're 8x10s, and they're in their original cardboard. And they're glass lithophane picture type things. There's the kid. Did you get your bike fixed?
Yeah.
Good deal.
I don't know what was wrong with it.
What was it?
Apparently, the loose deers that I was telling you about, my 6 and 7, 1 and 2, the things that hold them were snapped in half.
You're just hard on bikes.
And I was just, and he had a spare tire rim that had the 7 deer, so he just took the whole rim off it, took the broken one off mine, put it on. Only cost me $10.85 because I paid with the card.
Okay, I made you taco burgers.
Taco what?
Taco burgers.
Taco what?
Okay. Sorry. His bike was his gears where he shifts gears. He had 4 of them that he could just spin the gear, and it wasn't even attached to the stem of the thing, and he couldn't shift to those gears. So he had to take it to the bike shop and get it fixed. This is a Westmoreland slag glass dogwood split handle basket. It is absolutely gorgeous. I believe it is still in the basement because I haven't moved it down to the RV garage yet. This is lit up with a clear light underneath it. It's not to show that it glows or anything. It's just because my turntable lights up. And then here's the next picture. It does kind of glow a little bit with clear light, but not really a lot. And there's the dogwood images that's all around the outside of it. You had flavored water in there. And the tea jug's not empty. There's enough in there for you to have a whole glass, not just half a glass. And it's called a split handle. And it's Epstein. Oh, Epstein and Weinstein are 2 different people. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. But yeah, this is Westmoreland, and it's like slag glass. Actually, it is slag glass. This is a beautiful Dynasty Gallery fused glass plate. I know I took pictures of that. It's 13 inches long and 7 inches wide. And it's like a coffee table dish. Like you put it on there and you can put little, I don't know, vignette or something on top of it. Or if you want to serve cheese and crackers or something on it. It's a coffee table dish. And it is emerald green with the gold down through the middle of it. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the veining in the leaf and everything. There's the back of it. You can see the texture and the veining. And it's called fused glass. Are you seeing more people in chat than I'm seeing? I'm only seeing one person, and that's you. This is an iridescent red and white stemless wine glass, and it's pretty. I like the colors, the way it swirls and everything, so I got it. This is reversible. It's the flight to Jerusalem, or flight into Egypt. There's one side. I don't know what I just did. It's kind of made of it looks like it's carved into a flat rock. This is the other side. This is the back. And that's the journey into Egypt. It's so detailed. And it looks like somebody just took one of those fossil rocks and carved into it. So pretty. But this one looks like to be after the birth of Christ. So this is before they were going. This is a beautiful potpourri dish. It's got slots in the sides of it and in the top of it, and the lid comes off. It's pretty. This is Northwood opalescent. Now, the feet of it are gold. Underneath the bottom, they were gold dipped or whatever, but that is wearing off. I will admit it's not. It is vintage, and it's great for putting nuts or candies on during the holiday time. This is a beautiful little. It looks like a teapot, but it's actually, you take the lid off and you can put a candle in it, and it's a candle holder. And it's very, very pretty. And it's just, it's a tea light candle holder. Then this is elegant orange and gold tone long stem rose brooch with pearl accent, because there's a little pearl. These leaves almost look real. I want to say it's enamel over metal, but I'm not sure. But it's real pretty. And these are Kobe floral nesting bowls. They all sit inside of each other. And there's some slight wear on them from being stacked, one inside the other. But they're excellent mixing bowls or whatever. They're metal enamel mixing bowls. This is a vintage Monopoly. And I've got it. I'm keeping the board games in the RV garage because it's more climate controlled than out in the humidity and all that in the RV garage. This is the beautiful green Victorian celluloid brooch. I love that brooch. This is a Ellie Smith Imperial Arterbury scroll. There's the scrolls. 9-inch canister jar. And it's kind of the kind of carnival glass type, the dark blue carnival glass. You can see the colors of it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. See how the iridescence and the colors with the dark background? It's so beautiful. Somebody suggested taking glasses like this, uh, items like this, and putting them in your laundry room just to spruce up the laundry room because you can put your, if you use those soap pods that you can just throw into the washer and they dissolve or whatever. Um, some people say those are not good for your septic lines or whatever, but people still use them. I use them. But you can put your laundry soap pods down inside there, and it'll help keep them. Because with ours, they're staying in the plastic bag, and the plastic bag never gets zipped back shut, so they sit there. And if you got wet hands, you get in there and you stick them, and then you got two of them stuck together. Same with dishwasher pods. You can put your dishwasher pods in there, and then they can sit up on the kitchen counter if you have counter space. Just a thought. Just a thought. You can do what you want with it. This is a ornate gold. It's resin. It's not real metal or anything, but it's a pedestal soap dish. Never seen anything like it, but I liked it, so I picked it up and I have it now for sale. This is a beautiful candle holder. I want to see if it. But I'm sure last time we looked at it, I think I pulled it up so you can see the picture better. But I don't know. Well, it's not showing that I didn't push the button. There it goes. Mitski 88 marked March 7, USA pewter candle holder with Christmas tree and angels for festive holiday decor. Look how pretty that is. It's kind of like almost like 2D. There's a little cherub leaning that way, a cherub coming around that way, a cherub up that way, and there it looks like there's snow on the tree. It's like they're decorating a tree or something. They're having fun. You can see their little angel wings. This is a blown glass orb. Um, I keep it in the house because, like I said, I do have two. CJ, would you do me a favor? Would you run down and make sure the dogs are not in the RV garage and close that door? Because I forgot to close it when I was down there. Thank you very much. Are you still eating? Oh, well, wait till you finish eating. It's not an emergency. But I just don't want their tails breaking stuff. So anyway, this is an elegant. It's kind of iridescent. That's almost actual size. It's not really great big. It sits on top of a shelf in my living room so that it doesn't get broken until somebody wants to purchase it. These are 1 inch tall Murano eagles. They're Murano glass eagles and they're about 1 inch tall. And they're not salt and pepper shakers or anything. They are just little birds. Little birds. And they're beautiful. They're sitting in my husband's office because he collects eagles. And that way they won't get broke before they're purchased. This is a sweater close thing that you unscrew the end of it and run it through both parts of your sweater and then screw it back together and hold your, and you don't have to put your arms in your sweater. You can just have it draped over your shoulders. And this is a marriage actually. This is one piece. It's the little boy pulling the bell rope. And then this is two kissing angels. But when I purchased them at the same place at the same time. So I just left them as a marriage because they look good together. So this is a pewter cross with delicate design. These are tea mugs with the lid on the stirring spoon. There's 3 different colors and they all have matching lids. This is a mixing bowl, salad bowl, whatever. And then this is, somebody asked me to get an Oklahoma, on my site, asked me to get an Oklahoma decorative plate for them. And then they never came back to my site after I got one. This is a salad bowl and sandwich plate or lunch plate or something. And they are cobalt blue. This is, whoa. Didn't we see this on page 1? We did. Okay, so it's going to have to be, there are 2 different prices. That's why it let it come in. Okay, I'm going to have to delist it on the other page. Because there it is for $28 instead of $15. And I only have one. So I got to delist it so I don't sell it twice. This is McKee glass. It's a sugar and creamer. It is open sugar. It's not supposed to have a lid. It doesn't have a lid rim or anything on it. So it's open sugar. And I figure thinking, maybe you put the sugar in the day you're using it because sugar would get hardened if you left it set out. I don't know. This is a 17-inch tall giraffe, and it's sculpted, hammered pewter. It's really cool. You can look at it. It looks like a little kid was doing something with mud, and it's all globbied up, and he made a giraffe. I like it. This is a set of 4 melamine fun sugar skull trays that you'd use for like Halloween, or if you have a skull, if you have your whole house decorated in skull. I have a friend whose house is decorated in skulls. And she even has a glass tabletop that in the tabletop is a skull pattern. And then she's got skull placemats and stuff on top of it. It's just beautiful. But this is a set of party plates. They're melamine. No, they're plastic. Whatever that new word for plastic is. Yeah, melamine. This is a little bitty light blue candy dish. I mean, it'd be like for a single serving. For if you're on a diet and you can only allow yourself 10 pieces of candy, this dish is perfect. Because I know with me, if I start eating candy, I can't stop at just 10 pieces. So, and then these are copper peacocks. We keep them in the house so that they don't get tarnished or anything like that. We want to keep them as close to original as possible. This, I just put this out in the RV garage today. It's a divided serving dish from Fire King. This is vinegar and oil. We discussed this last time I was here, and this is a hair keeper. I pulled that up. This is a cute little trinket box. This is a Murano inspired candle holder. It's a swirly white candle dish, and the middle of it is kind of raised up right there, kind of. Geez, Google really wants my attention. So it's raised up right there, but it would hold all the candle wax, or use it for a nut dish or trinket dish or whatever. It's your choice. Is a Dreamcatcher designed plate. It's really pretty. It's like a 10-inch plate, I want to say. It's really pretty. This is a decanter that is empty. And it's like a wine decanter, and it does have its original stopper. This is a mixing bowl. This is a rose plant, like somebody's growing a rose bush and they had the trellis in the flower pot and just let it grow in the flower pot. And we discussed this. This is a piece of bark that's been carved like a city. This is a little candy dish, and this is it kind of curls like that on both sides. One of them goes in and one of them curls out, and it's really cool. This is just a milk dish. This is flower frog. This is a flower frog, and it's got, I don't remember if I put how many holes in the top of it there were. There's the image. You can see the top. That actually comes out of there. You don't have to use it with that piece of glass, but they're set. So, and then this is actually a candle holder, a party light candle holder, but I had the flower frog that would sit on top of it, so I made a marriage and made it for like a flower vase. Because I really like, do I not have any other pictures of it? Here they come. I really like that flower frog top of it, so I put it on there, and it's like I made a marriage of it just because I can. This is a enamel trinket box that's got a lid on it. And this is a hand-painted serving tray. This is another hand-painted serving tray. These are the stackable Russian doll nesting dolls. This is, I'm thinking about leaving those in the inside because of humidity and they swell. Is it raining down your house? It's not raining here, thank goodness. This is a porcelain spoon rest with gold accents. I thought it was like a business card holder, but it's a spoon rest from back in the day, from Norma Davy. These are really heavy, not really heavy. I mean, all 6 of them together might weigh 2 pounds, but they're weighted peppers for like, use them for like a doorstop or something like that. If you have a door that the wind kind of springs it shut or something, you can put that down there and it will keep it from falling shut. You can separate them into 6 different ones or leave them together as 2 sets of 3. This is a Fenton Marigold compote, and when my husband did a blog on my site about Fenton glass and he used that image, I said, "Whoa, that's not Fenton, that's Carnival." And he's like, "Yeah, but it's also Fenton." And I'm like, "Okay." And actually, it is Fenton Carnival glass. This is a bowl that I was trying to show that it glows green under UV light, but it is a clear glass bowl. And it's a thumbprint and I have 2 of them. I don't know why it says 1 in stock, but today I realized I have 2. And they're perfect little nut dishes. Put on the side of your couch to sit and eat a nut or eat a piece of candy while you're watching a movie or whatever. Perfect for that. These are silver plated creamer and sugar, and I have those. They're from Forbes Silver Company, and that was after Forbes and the other silver company merged together. So if it was before the merge, everything would be silver from the other company. But when the 2 companies merged, when Gottinger and Ford Silver Company merged, everything from Gottinger became silver plated. But if you get things that are just Gottinger, that was before Forbes and Gottinger went together. So you can get real silver, and I have a real silver bowl. It's listed here, and it is from Gottinger. This is I'm pretty sure it's Gottinger. I know it's not Forbes. It's a different company. This is a decanter for alcohol, like whiskey or something like that. It's empty. This is a teapot with the flour on top of it is different than the flour on this teapot. That's why they're separate. So if this one's not listed, this one is listed, so that when that one sells, I know not to send that one. This is a candle holder, and each one of those, it holds little bitty candles like as big as your pinky, little candles. This is a vintage Donald Duck, like old. It's 8.5 inches, and it's like sculpted ceramic, like sculpted clay or something. It's in its box. It's in its box. This is cherubs. It's really colorful. I'm going to have to re-photograph a picture of that because it's really colorful, and it's like a planter. And it looks like a bag with cherubs on it, but it's a planter. And this is a little angel in water snow globe. This is a paperweight. It feels like a rock. It feels like a rock. I found this puppy, but I didn't find this puppy today. I didn't realize there were 2 of them. I have to hunt. Okay, this is the Anchor Hawking Savannah pattern creamer. This is the salt and pepper. The lid swivels back and forth on the top. This is just a mushroom. This is 2 trinket boxes. This is a little bitty one, and this is a big one. And they're not attached to each other. This one is just married or nestled into the other one. This is a candy brick. This has a little black chicken in it. This is another one of those hanging potpourri or flower scent, laundry scent thing that you put in your closet to keep your closet fresh. There's a little goose. This is a decanter I bought because of the skull and crossbones on the front, not because of it being a decanter. This is a little casserole dish that's about an inch thick and it's perfect for 2 people if you're making a casserole. Harley Davidson paperweight. This is a pampered chef or Cracker Barrel um, salt and pepper butter dish. I do have salt and pepper shakers that would match that. So this is a pitcher. You could use it for water, milk, cream, whatever. It's not very big. And this is just a pottery crock. This is an Anchor Hocking Cameo Ballerina plate. It's yellow glass. These are Toby mugs. They're little bitty for just like a sip or something, or just like a decoration. These are Ray Dunn salt and pepper. This is just a little trinket box that is a trinket dish that is like teardrop shaped. These are koalas. This is a Fenton dresser box or trinket box. This is I'm not doing a reverse mortgage, sorry. A tissue box cover. This is a red apple with controlled bubbles and a copper leaf and stem. This is a cat playing with the ball. This angel folds down. I'll show you the pictures of it. I showed you last time I was on here when we were looking at this. The coloring is horrible. It's because of the way I was taking the pictures before my store closed, before I got my light box. See, it's got the deal right there so it can hang as an ornament. And it closes shut like that. This is a little wren finch on a pomegranate. This is a bird, just porcelain bird figurine. I don't know who's doing what. This is a lucky gold cat. These turtles are over there on my shelf, I think. Yep, they're up there in the sunflower dish. They are souvenir sea turtles. This is a little snowman caroler. This is a Victorian lace figurine doll. This is acrylic cactus. It's got 2 eyeballs with it's made out of little pebbles. This is a pretty good size owl, about this tall. Owl. This is a rabbit. He looks like he's running from something. Stone critters. This is just an ornate cat. This is Willow Tree, Grandpa and Grandson. This is Fitz and Floyd. It says blue, but it's green. I don't know why it's called blue, but it's green. Floral cat figurine. That is the actual color of it. It is actually that green. And this is a 60s dog figurine. And this is a little dolphin shell. Or dolphin figurine. It's about this tall. It's little. Well, it says 6 inches. It's not very big. If that's 6 inches, I've got another one that's little bitty because I've got one that's only like 2 or 3 inches tall. This is a bone grass ringer dog, red bird. This is a creamer pitcher. These are bell pepper, salt and pepper shakers. See, these are the salt and pepper shakers that would go with that butter dish. And these are salt and pepper, salt and pepper. These squirrels are salt and pepper. These Indians, they're like peace pipes, but they're missing the dowel that goes in the back. There's a hole for the dowel, but they're missing the dowel that goes in the back. But they're salt and pepper peace pipe Indians. And these are Hershey's syrup salt and peppers. This is 2 sets of flamingo salt and pepper. So there's 4 flamingo salt and pepper shakers. This is a Pfaltzgraff coffee mug. This is a taller Toby mug. It could be for a little air plant or something like that. This is a Starbucks mug. This is a tea mug that it comes with its own coaster and it's gold spoon. And it says, "This lady is one awesome grandma." And this is just a blue owl Halloween type Day of the Dead inspired coffee mug. This is a little vase or tiny planter if you want. This is a little vase. This is a little creamer. This is La Vie. That's a zebra head, but it's upside down. And these are vintage little vases. This is it's ceramic. I want to say some of these I've got some that are enamel and some that are ceramic, and this one's ceramic. This is a little Blanco glass. It does have a tiny crack right there, but it's from manufacturer. And this is this amethyst glass, and it is beautiful. I actually have 2 vases done in that pattern, but one of them's Murano. This little cat is sneaking around the vase, and it's got wire whiskers there. It's like a 3D cat vase. This is a really tall, thin cat vase. I've got flowers in it down in the RV garage. This is another La Vie vase. This is a lion head right here. And this is some kind of a cat. And this is a zebra back here. This is lusterware, gold lusterware vase. This is a clear glass vase. I think it's EAPG. But I can't prove it. This is a little bitty porcelain bud vase. This is a vase, but you have to take the stopper off. So you could use it to hold vinegar and oil mix, or for your salad, vinegar and oil, or you could use it to hold olive oil to sprinkle in your pan, or just use it for whatever you wanted to use it for. So this has holes all the way up the side of it, so I would say that it would be for potpourri rather than for water, because water would not hold it, but it's just pretty. This is a clear glass vase. It's got little balls around the top of the edge. It's called ruffle vase, but it looks like little balls. This is a little glass vase that it's not very big, but it's got good weight to it for holding your flowers, or if you wanted to do a dry arrangement or something like that. This is a little desert sand swirled ceramic vase. It's not very tall. This is a light blue crackle glass. This is fused glass. It's like that big leaf, only this has got more yellow, and that's a pretty red. What was it? This one? It is gorgeous. It looks like blood red. It looks like blood red. It is gorgeous. It's darker red than this. It's only this light because it's sitting on top of a light. This is a Lefton hobnail vase. I saw one at an antique store that actually it was uranium glass. And that thing lit up. Oh, it was so gorgeous. They wanted $200 for it. And it was same size vase. It looked almost exactly identical to it, but it was actually uranium. But this was left in and it don't glow. Don't have no uranium in it. This is a little German blue opalescent vase. This is a tiny little elegant hand blown vase. It's got clear glass handles on it. This is La Vie, and it's got, there's the leopard, there's the zebra, there's the lion. You can see the safari, or the giraffe right there. You can see the safari animals in the wrap that they put on the vases. This is a cute little shoe. It reminds me of the old woman in the shoe with the kids, didn't know what to do. That's kind of what it looks like, but it's a little vase or planter or something. This is a lacquered wood Chinese inspired vase. I have so many vases. I get tired of looking at them. This is crackle glass down at the bottom, and it goes into a smooth ruffle glass at the top. This is very thin. It's only about this thick if you turn it to the side, but then it's kind of that shape. This is a soup tureen. These are candles. They're heart-shaped candles in the box. This is a bobblehead. This is a bird of paradise vase with crates. Excuse me. I think this is a candle holder vase. This is a diamond point mug. It's from pressed glass. I don't know if it's a drinking mug or a teacup mug or, a milk creamer mug. It doesn't have a spout. But this is a little weighted paperweight. This is a Shih Tzu drinking mug. This is one of my 42 sets of salt and peppers out there. This is a Sango Nova black creamer, 4-inch, and it's pretty. This is the one I have two of. The Arakarac France thumbprint bowl. I have two of these. These are wood. These little dolls, they sit, there's a little bar right there, and they're hanging on one bar, and they swing back and forth. The little bar, they're on the bar. You have to slide the bar out these rings in order to get them to come down. And they swing back and forth like that. This is a blue 6-sided vase. It's like frosted glass. These are 4 little dessert cups. They're amber depression glass. They're not bent or anything like that. These are 2 puppy salt and pepper shakers. This is just a planter for Valentine's type thing. This is Mon Pa outhouses, salt and pepper shakers. Salt and pepper shakers. Little decorative nut bowls. This is a planter. A vase. This guy looks to me like Sam Elliott. Does he look like Sam Elliott to you? Looks like Sam Elliott to me. This is a little trinket dish. These two will fit inside that. That's just a little relish tray. Wow. Still only one person in here, and we've gone halfway through. Last time I was doing this, we had so many people come in to chat just as I was closing it down. And my moderator tried to say, don't close it, there's more, there's more. Yeah, he does. And I had already closed it before I knew that they were all in chat. And then these are little salt and peppers. They're Lennox, and they got the gold rim around them. This is a little double-handled base. It's a little trinket box. Cute little owl. This is artischoken. It's a little decorative plate that's got gold and different metals used to make the design. I wonder if I can get it where it doesn't have a glare. There's the image. It's like got a Kwanzaa hut or something. And then on the back it says it's the artischoken. Metal engravings from Japan are created by the ancient art of shokin, gilded with gold and silver. The engravings were originally created to decorate the armament of the samurai warriors made in Japan. I have several shokin pieces, 2 or 3. This is a little tiny 2-inch by 2-inch trinket box. I'm gonna say ring box for like promise ring or something. This is a little wooden carved and painted trinket box from Norway. Another nut bowl. This is a stopper for a wine bottle or alcohol bottle or something, a decanter stopper. I have several of them, but that one just happened to get listed. I think I have this one down here has, you can see that it's like, it's got facets around it. It's not just a teardrop shape. This one's faceted. And this one's not listed. I'm saving them for in case I get something that doesn't have a stopper, that needs a stopper, and if that stopper will match it, then I can put the stopper in. I have different kinds of stoppers. I just grab stoppers. This is a little trinket dish. This little one doesn't come out of the inside of the other one. These are soap petals for if you're taking an elegant bath, then you can put soap petals and you will smell like a rose when you come out. This is the sunflower bowl. It is a very nice bowl for serving salad or whatever. It's a 9-inch bowl. This is a butterbell. This goes inside it. Everybody knows how a butterbell works. This one's got a little, I don't know if that's blue or silver, but it's got the little rims around it. And then this is a Harlequin shot glass thing. Another cream and sugar. This is a bird, but it looks like a shell, but it's, they call it, they say it was a candle holder, but it looks like a planter but it's not big enough to really be either one, so I don't know. This has got the Holy Family in the cross. And then this is just a little white ceramic quail. This is another decorative plate. This is I believe Manda Panda has the same orchid. It's like a silk orchid. I found out that he glows. If you hit him with black light, the white on him will glow, and the yellow will glow. So he kind of glows with black light. These are 4 styrofoam pumpkins. I don't know why I still have them. I threaten to throw them away every time I have to move them from place to place, but they're listed, so I'm not going to throw them away. Are you about to leave again? This is a little Valentine's Day Minnie Mouse heart. And I don't remember if it's a jewelry box or music box or not. But anyway, this is for Buddhas, little gold Buddhas, laughing, feng shui laughing Buddha things. I have 2 of these. They're elegant. I don't know why it says 1. They're elegant sunflower oval dishes for serving candies, nuts, or appetizers. This is cloisonne. It's a little tea tray, tea bag tray. This is the McCoy platter that matches the 13-inch round platter that we saw in the beginning. This one's marked McCoy on the back. This is a square-footed decorative snack bowl. This is a beautiful crochet doily, and I'm keeping it in the house because of the moisture and the humidity. I don't want it to get all messed up and dirty. If you look up vases on my page, this plate will come up because it has a wart vase in the middle of it, and that's how it's listed. So it will come up on under vases, but it's a decorative plate. This is amethyst glass, and it's kind of dark purple when you look at it, or red, something. It's dark when you look at it through the light, through the sunlight. These are metal arcs. They are the Kansas State bird. I happen to have 2 of them. They're not the same. They look the same, but if you turn them side by side like this, one's head's turned that way, and one's head's kind of turned that way. This is a Swarovski. I can't say it with my false teeth. Crystal mouse, and it is literally, that is actual. Hold, please. My doctor's office. Hello? It is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. At Susan B. Allen? I can do it. You say July 28th? 25th. Okay. Do I have a doctor's appointment this week for med check? Next Tuesday. Okay. I think that the cancer is coming back on the end of my nose. It's all blistery and bubbly. Okay, Monday the 16th. Two thirty is good. Okay, sounds good. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, sorry, that was my doctor's office. Scheduled me to have the girls checked out. All right. So anyway, that's like actual size. This picture's probably bigger than what it actually is because it is tiny, like an inch tall. And this is a 2020 bear on a tree stump cookie jar lid, but he looks cute just sitting there. So if you have the cookie jar that looks like a tree stump, he could sit on top of it. If you don't have it, he can just sit there as a decoration. This is a pears decorative plate. This is a Disney glass, another creamer, a Disney coffee mug, another sugar jar, trinket dish, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a sugar bowl. This is a McCoy planter, but it's vintage McCoy from the 70s. It's not marked McCoy, but it is actually McCoy. It's like Pyrex. You can get actual, real, true Pyrex. It's colored Pyrex with the lid, but it doesn't have any marking on the bottom. It was before Pyrex started marking the dishware. And I didn't know it, and I seen it in a Goodwill, and then I found out a week later that that's what it was. And I'm like, uh-huh. And I didn't buy it because it didn't say Pyrex. These are candles. The candles are actually in there. I'm surprised they're not melted. This is a candle holder. This is a cardinal, but this is the female cardinal instead of the male cardinal. The male cardinal is the bright red one and the beautiful one. This is the female one. She's more of a brownish, dim color. And this is just a Syndicast seal decoration for Christmas. This is a cute Hager Reniker mouse, little bitty. These are Hager Reniker puppies. This is a Dachshund Dollhouse puppy. That's the puppy I found earlier. So I got the other two somewhere. Okay. So then I got this puppy and this little duck and then this little pig. There's the little dachshunds. See, I told you I had the little bitty ones. These are the little bitty ones. They're not that tall. Like this. Can you see? Like that tall. This is Elvis Presley, a Drake mug. This is a boxer dog. One of his back legs has been repaired. I will tell you that. This is a little pitcher. More salt and pepper shakers. This is for lipsticks. It's a lipstick holder. And I got a whole bunch of lipsticks. And they're brand new. And I thought about using them to take a picture to make the display. But I wouldn't want to sell somebody my lipstick, you know. People might think that's gross. But Southwest inspired 24 karat gold accents on this bud vase. This is a milk cow creamer. You put the milk in its back and it comes out its mouth. This is a candlestick. It is also Party Light Calypso. It could go with the globe candlestick that I put the flower frog on. You could make them and make a little grouping with the two candlesticks if you wanted to, because they are both Calypso. That's your choice if you wanted to do that. This is a little drinking vessel. It's stoneware, handcrafted pottery. This could be a drinking vessel or a small flower vase. This is wood with a very colorful inlay on it. It's very pretty. Um, you just serve nuts or dishes or chips or whatever you want out of it. And I suggest hand washing it. I wouldn't suggest putting it through a dishwasher or anything. I have two of these. Um, it says I have one, but I actually have two in stock. And they are fruit bowls, which you put in your kitchen and put your fruit down in. This is a little spode, because the spode has Santa on the top of the Christmas tree, and it's just a metal tin, a tin with a lid on it, like a cracker tin or something. This is Black Dolphin Iridescent. I have two of these. I don't know why they're marked as only one. This is, it says purple Indiana glass. I guarantee you, it has a very, very faint purple tint to it. It's very faint, and that comes with age and being exposed to the sun. This is a divided dish. This is a little Daisy Duck. This is I don't remember if this is the set that comes in a box or if it's a set that's just in a Ziploc bag. I have one of each. One's in a box, one's not in a box. And then I have another set that doesn't have the mirror. These are the salt and pepper shakers that would match my moderator's Butterbell. These are elephants on placemats. This is a dual spoon rest. This is it says Jesus, but it's a cross and it's very pretty. A little miniature vase. More salt and pepper shakers. I believe I have two sets of these. I know I just put a set in the RV garage. Whoops. I guess not. One of those still had pepper in it. I guess not. I guess I only do have one set. But they're made out of an acorn dirt. You have the egg separator. I don't have an egg separator. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a cat in a shoe. This is a brass vase. I'm going to say I don't think I have it anymore. I have to look because just moved all my vases and I don't remember seeing a brass one. You still think what's an egg separator? This is flat. It's a spoon rest that you can hang on the wall. It looks like corn. These are two birds. This is a basket. This is a little trinket dish. This is so cute. It's a little blue Donald Duck, and you push him down on the spring, and then he bounces back up and goes jumping across the room. What'd I do? Don't know if I've got a picture of him going down or not. No, I guess not. But this is like a suction cup thingy. And you put it down and push it down there, and then he just bounces back up. And then this is a resin skull. I have two of them, but they have different designs on them. This one has the Celtic design on it, and the other one, I believe, has flames. And this is just a candle holder. This is a little vase. This is a head vase, Opal House head vase. These are salt and pepper shakers. This is milk glass trinket box, but it's missing its lid. I'm in the hunt for a lid. This is a candy dish. It's octagonal and it is milk glass. These are, I want to say candles, but I think they're battery operated because it says that they're LED. I haven't ever taken them out of the box to find out. I have two pinks and one red, and they're sold like as a set. Because it says right on their LED bath lights. So they're like, if you're taking the rose petal bath to bath, you could have the LED lights on the around the edge of your tub or whatever. And this is, didn't we already look at this on the first page? This is the Nippon decorative plate. This is the peach that goes with the pear. I know we didn't look at that one. I have a peach and I have a pear. This is a ceramic trivet. This is a candle dish or just a nut dish or something. This is a blue milk glass, I guess, candle dish. It's Fire King, so you could use it for whatever. It's a square, little square plate. This is a Arakara 6.5 inch holly tree pattern glass bowl. This is a pewter cross. This is a paperweight. It's got orange swirls all in it. This is empty. There's nothing in it. It's got a solid plastic base down there, and it's iridescent. It's very lightweight, very lightweight. This is the second skull. It's got the flames on it. The first one doesn't. It's got the Celtic, but it's got Celtic over here too. I have two of them. This is a little tea bug. These are Limoges. You can put little teacups on them, but they're so small you could just use it for a tea rest. These are salt and pepper shakers. This is a tiki amber drinking glass. This is a candle holder that looks like you could put a ball kind of candle in it, and it's got the candle snuffer attached to it. This is just a milk glass with grapes serving tray. This is a little party light candle. This is just a little trinket tray, serving tray, decorative dish. This is a little sculpture, Abbey Press Street pottery figurine, but I don't think it's ceramic. I think it's resin. I don't know. Some of this resin they do so well that you would think it was ceramic. And more corn, salt, and pepper shakers. More salt and pepper. More salt and pepper. These are just little bitty birds. They're like 1.5 inches and just little bitty, cute little birds. This is a Czechoslovakian candle snuffer. You put your tea light candle there, and you set this beside of it. And then when you're ready to put your candle out, you just put this down over the top of it, and then you don't get that smell in your house that you get when you blow a candle out and the smoke comes through. That's what that's for. And then this is a little egg. These are heavy. I was thinking they were salt and pepper shakers. They were sitting on top of a shelf down in my basement today, and I started picking them up and I went, whoa! I bet each one of them weighs a half a pound. They're heavy little brass owls. And this is a really good size coffee mug. I mean, a really good size. 22 ounce or something. And this is a Lefton nappy dish. Back in the day, your lady in waiting would bring your night tea and cracker on a little dish like that, and it's your before bed snack dish. That's called a nappy dish. This is just a little derpy horse. This is a apothecary jar. Don't ask me what apothecary stands for. I don't know what it means. It's just a lidded jar as far as I know. This is an amber holly handle. I thought it might glow when I bought it, but it don't glow. It's no glow. It's kind of a cross between an amber glass and a slag glass mixed together. I don't know how they merged them, but this is a cute little bunny. This is actually salt and pepper shakers that's got that. I don't know why this picture is the one that's used for the beginning. And there's another set of salt and pepper shakers and another tea creamer. This is a little serving tray. This is a handle, and you can put your cheese and crackers or snacks around this and serve it. It's called a lemon serving tray for slicing up lemons and carrying when you carry tea or whatever. And when I had my store, a lady came in and asked me to find her a set of these Libby glasses with this design on them. She pulled up the picture. The next day I went thrifting. I found them. I called her. I sent her a text and sent her a picture. I said, I found these. I've got these for you. She said, oh, my mom found me a set of 8. So I've been sitting on these Libby glasses after I was asked to go get them. I went and got them, and then they didn't purchase them. This is a tea set. This is for your little sugars like your Splenda and that kind of sugar. This is for your little sugar packets. This holds your tea bags that come in the little paper folded things. And this holds your tea bags. And then this is where you rest your tea bag after you take it out of your coffee mug. And this lid does come off for filling. This is just a little ironwood quail. This is a celluloid elephant. This is Wade Whimsy's wolf. This is a bookend, single bookend. It didn't come with a pair, and it does have a few little dings on it, but it's not anything that, because it's chocolate dings. It's just, that's the way it is. This is stationery, the new in the package with the envelopes, and it's got a little heart on it. I want to think it says something about friendship or something on it. A sloth mug. This is a cool bowl. I like the colors of it. It looks like it's got Reese's Pieces melted on it. To me it does. So it's just enamel. This is a little gray wolf from Westland. This is a light up red cardinal for your holiday or whatever. Are we gonna go? This is another wolf. This is a glass, it's a Cape Cod, I want to say it's a candle dish. But you could use it for a nut dish or whatever. This is a decorative plate. This is an egg-shaped or oval-shaped trinket box. It says "To a Wonderful Friend" on it with little butterflies floating. This is a bathroom set. Your soap dish, your drink cup, your toothbrush holder, and your hand soap all right there. And it's the spring-made uh, palm trees. Yeah, and that's it. They are clean. Even inside the toothbrush holder is very clean. It's like brand new, looking clean. It's not like you're going to get somebody's old toothbrush spit or something when you purchase it. This is a party light candle holder. We already looked at this. I'm going to have to get a hold of somebody and tell them, hey, I got duplicates. This is a trinket round tin from Disney. This is a fourth one of these. I don't know why it's way over here. I think these are repeats. This one's only paper. This one is not an actual, that's only, it says it's printed on glass, but it's only paper. I know one of them's only paper. This is a pullback to wine, and it's Donald Duck. This you put ice cubes in or hot water. You can keep melted cheese in it with hot water, or you could put ice in it and put um, your chip dip down inside of it. More salt and pepper. A Tide Bear. Um, this is the higher dollar one because it has tag errors. You wanted to find the ones that has the tag error on them because those are more expensive, more higher value of Beanie Bears if they have the tag error on it. This is a little snort glass for sherry or something like that, and the green tint is due to a black light. This is just a little candy dish. This is a little swan candy dish. With the black light, the neck and head of this will glow green. And this is just acrylic. Yeah, Libby is a good brand. And she comes off of there, and it's a trinket box. A Victorian trinket box. This is a cute little baby bunny. I think it's got a fur tail, but it's wearing a little diaper, a little pink diaper. I only have 2 of these. I don't have 3. We've already looked at that. We're going to have to go through because things are showing up more than once. I have this is a vase. These are necklaces. It's 8 fashion jewelry necklaces, and it's a surprise bag. You get what you get. I don't think I took individual pictures of the necklaces. Because I have an 8-piece and a 12-piece. Yeah, I did not take individual pictures of necklaces. You get what you get. And that's the way I bought them. That's the way you get them. I did separate them out and make sure none of them were broken. And these are more necklaces. This is the 12-piece bag of fashion jewelry necklaces. It looks like there's a ring or 2 in that one. I can't guarantee nothing. And this is the Lefton Blue Bloomers. If you turn it around, you can see her ruffled undies on it in the backside. This is Soapstone. It's a minimalist, and this is I'm presuming a pregnant woman. Um, soapstone carving. This is a little dog. It's blow mold dog. This is a blue vase, blue and white vase. I have this as a serving bowl or wash basin bowl. Okay, I put it right. When I looked at that, it looked up as a serving bowl. And then somebody came in my store and said, "This is for a wash basin. You need to find the pitcher to go in it." So I'm still on the hunt for the pitcher. But currently, it's some people may need just the basin, not the pitcher, but they got the pitcher. This is a Emil Cahoy Colmay handcrafted swirl bowl. This is our Canon camera. Butch tried to clean the lenses and he got one out of whack, so everything's blurry. It needs to go in the shop and be fixed, but since he got his new camera, he don't use that camera. This is just a little rhinestone necklace. It's like a choker. These are beautiful mother of pearl brass inlay candlesticks. This is Majolica, and it's a bird in the pottery. It's molded that way. I think we already looked at, no, the other one is actually taller. This part's taller, this part's shorter. I think I have two of those. This is a hat and purse rack. It's got a little thing right here that you can hang the purse strap on. And then this is actually upside down from what you would see it. Or no, this is the right way. The jacket goes over the top of this part, and the umbrella, if she's carrying an umbrella, would fit inside there and hook over the back of that. It would hook over the back of this. Then her jacket would hang over this, and then her purse would hang over this part down here. And it's brass, and it's old. This is a leather wrapped horse. I'm keeping it in the house because moisture and stuff would harm it. But it is a beautiful leather wrapped horse. This is a Raku pottery wrap vase. It's all different colors on all different sides and different designs, and it's a beautiful vase. This is the horsehair. We looked at those. These are the lusterware duck creamer and sugar. This is prison pottery. I think there's people in there. People in the side of the vase. This is a very tall, very heavy Art Deco vase. I decided that this is a handkerchief candle holder. That's what I decided. I have it actually sitting with my candle things in the RV garage. This is a 37-hole flower frog. It comes off of the top there. There is one tiny chip in the edge of the lid somewhere back here, I think. This is a vintage Rushmore pottery Black Hills flower frog. And this is a Danbury Mint Disney ceramic train. I have 4 different sets, 4 different conductors. This one happens to be Minnie Mouse. This is a little brooch. It's about this big. It's not very big, but it's got the cameo on it. Wow, this is a long ways through. This is Fenton diamond lace. I'm telling you, there's Fenton glass that feels like glass. Then there's Fenton milk glass like this that is smooth as silk and butter and velvety it's just, it feels like butter in your hands. I mean, you almost get that Boston accent, butter. It's butter. And I actually took it to Hutchinson, so my friend Henry, who had never seen one, and I'd never seen one before I got this one, could feel it because it feels so smooth and so lustrous. There's no describing it. It's like butter. So anyway, that's a single horn. They come in double and triple, um, but that's a milk glass base. Then this one is Donald Duck is the conductor. This one is Mickey Mouse is the conductor. This one is Goofy is the conductor. I have 4 different sets. This is a little chip and dip. You put your chips here and your dip here, and it's the Disney set. This is a little Cupid doll egg, ceramic egg. This is Lefton. That's I'm sorry, Fenton. That's the Fenton sticker, original Fenton sticker. It's frosted blue glass. They say it's a candle holder, but it looks like it could be a chip bowl, you know. And it's like 10 inches tall. It will fit inside that one, guaranteed. But it could be a candle holder or a chip holder, whatever you want to use it for. This one is uranium glass. It glows green, and it's also frosted, so the green is not as vibrant as clear uranium glass, but it is uranium glass. And it is also the same dish. It's a candle holder, chip bowl, or whatever you want to call it. This is Forbes Silver before they merged with Gottinger. This is the one I was talking about. That this is real silver, and you can tell because it's black with 8. That sits on the bar rail going down to my basement. Why? I don't know. That's just where I put it, and that's where it stays. These are acrylic salt and pepper shakers. These are more outhouse. This is a jacketed pulpit. Now they call this a tear catcher. I don't know why, but they called it a tear catcher design. But it's jack in the pulpit, and it's just a bud vase. This flower frog looks like a flower frog, but it's a pencil holder. The bottom of it is solid, and I have 2 of them in stock. The bottom is solid, and it's like a pencil pen holder or something like that. This is a Goofy drinking mug from Disney. This is a souvenir pottery from Lookout Mountain. This is a teapot infuser, or you can take and put strawberries down in there, or lemons or oranges or whatever fruit you want to cut up and put down in there, and then pour your water over the top of it, and then it infuses the flavor of the water for drinking. And it's called a teapot infuser because it's supposed to be you put your tea in there and you put your hot water over it. But it'll work for fruit and water and whatever. And I have that. And it's got the lid and the infuser and the pot. This is the nativity that does not have the mirror. This is another little vase. This is a green candy dish. This is a butter dish or cheese ball dish, but I've got it sitting with my butter dishes. And it's etched glass. These are milk glass Dutch Boy salt and pepper. Sadly, they don't have the lids. These go underneath the top of your candle. When you've got taper candles, you just slide it down over your candle, and they're just make your candle decorative. This is a hanging ornament cross. These are 4 little country cowboy sheriff elephants. They're Enesco, and they're just cute. This is an Esco. My heart is full figurine. It says it right there. My heart is full, and it's like a mother giving a child a hug, something like that. I started out with 5, and this is the last one. This one has grapes on it, but it's another one of those lemon serving trays, um, or hors d'oeuvre tray, or whatever you want to call it. But it does have amber. I have to double check and make sure this isn't the same one. This is a amber and white swirl 10-inch blown glass vase. This is actually applied to the outside of the amber vase. This is imperial glass, carnival glass, little serving tray. It's like oval shaped, like that. It's called a pickle bowl. This is a little bowl. It looks like bamboo around there. This is for a half a stick of butter. If you get, a lot of times a recipe will call for a half a stick of butter. So you get a stick of butter out and you cut it in half. What do you do with the other half a stick of butter? There, now you have a little butter dish. You can put that half a stick of butter in. And then this is Mount St. Helens ash sculpture dogs. And this is a derpy little anthropomorphic frog. This is another half stick butter dish, but it was made in occupied Japan and it is silver plated. This is a Delft blue flower frog. It's got 6 holes on either side here and then the square, and it stands up, and you have to put it on something to hold water. It is empty in the bottom. This is a little Nemaji vase. It's a little bud vase. This is a Rock 14-inch baking dish. You can bake your casserole or whatever in this glass dish, and when you take it out, it has this metal frame that you can set it on, and then you can carry it to the table and it won't burn your table and that kind of thing. This is a potpourri smeller. We already looked at this. This one is a cherry blossom Enesco trinket dish. It's lidded. This is another little trinket dish. It's grapes, and that lid is it's like this big. It's a little bitty lid. This is an urn flower planter, but it has a candle in it. This is another one of those lemon serve trays, only this one is Noritake, China. This is made out of little bitty shells and braided cord right there. And her ears are braided cord, and the rest of her is little bitty shells. This is an ashtray, but it's also a trinket box. So you have your ashtray, but you can put your matches down inside there to hold it, and it's unusual why I got it. His tail's been repaired. It's a marlin fish to hang on the bathroom wall or in the man cave or whatever. These are some derpy little ceramic frogs. They're got their tongue sticking out, one sticking one way, one sticking other way. And this is 10-piece metal and enamel Harry Potter figurines. This Donald Duck is a plush, but it has a ceramic head. So these are frosted glass candle holders. This is another trinket box, another nut dish, another nappy, imperial glass nappy. This is a gravy boat. This is a Tonala pottery vase. It does have a repair on the top. I didn't see it until after I got home. I bought it and it had the repair already done. So it does have a repair. This is a Pfaltzgraff sugar deal, a Pfaltzgraff cereal bowl, or replacement dish. This is an elephant shaped decanter for, you could put wine in it or oil and vinegar or whatever you wanted to put in it, whatever kind of liquid you want to put in it, because it is glass. And this is the elephant's trunk right there. This is a dolphin with a frosted bottom. And if you go over to my eBay page, I have the same dolphin listed, only I don't think it has a frosted bottom. I think it's got a clear glass bottom. That kind of freaks me out when I moved that one to the RV garage and I had one listed on eBay. I actually had to go look at my eBay shelf to make sure I had two of them. And this is a 3.5 minute egg timer. 3.5 minute egg timer with the sand inside of it. And this is metal and this is wood. It's like a spool. And it's got paper that tells about it. The original paper is around the edge of it. And if you turn it over, the paper falls to the other end. And these are cobalt and clear candlestick holders. This is a ceramic glazed blue jay bird. These are white homecoming birds. They could be used as paperweights. They're pretty good. They've got some pretty good weight to them. This is a Fenton Amberina glass. If you put a black light on it, it glows that orange like that right there underneath the toe. The shoe lights up. This is a Lefton China pink basket, hand painted from the 1950s. I don't know what it would have been used for because it's a little ceramic basket, but it's cute. This is a Fenton black glass bud vase. It has a tiny chip down on the base, a very tiny chip. This is a 1960 handcrafted white opalescent vase. I was looking at Fenton glass and I seen the same piece, no, Murano glass. I seen the same piece in Murano. So I don't know if this is Murano because it's not marked anywhere as being Murano. So I can't say it's Murano. I can just say it's from the 1960s. These are cork coasters. They look like abalone shell. This is a Snow White China hand-painted lidded teacup. And it does have little dimples inside where the glaze kind of puddled a little bit. Like the bubbles come up and they burst when it was in glazing, like it bubbled and burst. So it has a little bit of that down in the bottom. I sold it when the lady got it and she saw that on the inside. She turned me into eBay, said it wasn't what she purchased. It wasn't as listed, and it was as listed. But after this was returned to me, I had too many returns or lost items in 1 year's time, and eBay began delisting all of my items. I am now currently just recently back to being able to list on eBay. I got a bad girl strike because I was poor quality. And then they told me I was a poor seller. I have a poor seller. I'm like, how can I be a seller when you only let me have one item on my eBay page? This is like egg cup lily decor, and it's got a green lily leaves over here, and then this lily leaf over here looks broke, but it's not. If you touch it, it's not broke. It's just the way it's made. This has got a cherub on it. It's a soap dish. These are 4 melamine 9-inch lunch plates, sandwich plates, whatever you want to call them, or salad plates. They're done in blue speckly. This is a Mexican pottery bowl. I don't know if it's Tonala or Talavera, but it is from Mexico. It's signed on the back. This is a medallion candy dish. Another base. Another base. This is uh, 22 karat gold gilded base. Um, it's glass base with the gold gilding on the outside. This is a battery operated candle. This is a peach colored coffee mug, a trinket dish, a trinket dish. This is another candy dish. It's amber wave. It's not swung glass like the green one. This one's just amber. Another candle holder, a white kitty. It's weighted so it could be like a door stopper. They make butter in 1/2 inch. Cool. I didn't know that you could buy just half a stick of butter. I know you can buy half a carton of eggs. Cereal. Buckingham Genuine Crystal Candlestick Holders. They're still in the box, so I can't guarantee the candles are good because it's hot. It wasn't my fault anyway, was it? What? The butter? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This is a brass lamp that has it looks like a oil lamp, but it's electric. And it does have the vintage cord on it. This is another little trinket dish. This is the bottom half of a purple slag glass fairy light. I'm looking for the top half, but I haven't found it yet. These are salt and pepper shakers. This is glass inside of bamboo. Um, it's a little vase. This is a little white horse. These are apple salt and pepper shakers. These are carrot salt and pepper shakers. This is another little white horse. These are Homeco puppies. This little bird is, our toucan is in the ceramic bowl. I don't know why. And it's not broke. It is actually that weird shape. And here's a little Pooh. Disney Winnie the Pooh. See, Disney, why isn't Winnie the Pooh mixed in with any of the Mickey Mouse stuff? This is Mickey and Minnie coffee mugs. These are Czechoslovakia ceramic glazed black doves. Say that 10 times real fast. And they are high value when you look them up. That's why they're $120. This is just a little clock, and this is a net. It's beads and it's net, and it's got the little clock. Somebody asked me to do a go back at an antique mall to pick up the clock, and then after I went to the go back to pick up the clock, I was ghosted. So I'm stuck with the clock. Had it for over a year. This is a Fenton mid-century amber glass candy dish. Let me tell you about this. It's supposed to be on a stem. It's supposed to be a pedestal dish. But the break at the bottom of it is so clean that I didn't realize until somebody told me that it was supposed to be on a stem. So it is just a candy dish. That's why it is not listed at Fenton prices, because it is damaged. This is a little wire basket you can put a candle in or something like that. This says Smile Every Day. It's 3 little pieces or 4 little pieces of wood stuck together. This is blown glass, molted white, orange, yellow. It's like fused glass. If you look up Chihuly glass, art glass, this looks like it could be a piece of Chihuly art glass, but I haven't found the signature. And I don't know if all Chihuly glass is signed. But even at that, when I looked it up at comparable type bowls, the $120 is the price comparison. And here's a little polar bear, and this is the Grinch. Here's a little armadillo. This is an artichoke little, I want to say cloisonne, but it's not really cloisonne because it's ceramic, but it's got the artichoke in silver and gold, and it says 24 karat gold on it, designed on a ceramic base with the gold around it. This is a cut to clear ruby serving dish. This is just a derpy little lion, and it's a De La Cruz lion figurine from 1993. This is a Mexican pottery pig tile. I don't know what you would use it for because it is, you couldn't set a pot on it or anything like that, like a trivet, because the pig is raised off of the ceramic. So it's just a decorative tile. This is from Beads Works. It is a elphanet. This is a Wade Whimsy England poodle figurine. This is a Call of the Wild terracotta clay howling wolf. Got it. This is this one, and this one, I believe, are Wade Whimsy's, but there's 9-piece porcelain mini figurines. At least 3 of them are Wade Whimsy's. This is a Japanese floral shokin vase. It does have some small scuffs on the side, but any vintage vase is going to have. This is another salt pepper. This is oyster bowl, which I don't know what an oyster bowl is. I guess it's where you put your oyster shells after you eat the oyster out of it. And it is reverse painted. And this little spot right there is where the reverse painting is coming off of the backside. This is a planter vase. It is Raku pottery, and it is a fish egg. This is its open mouth, and this is its eyes. It is a fish. I don't know what possessed me to buy it. This is a folk art painted Japanese trinket box. The top of it comes off. It did have a candle in it, but it was designed as a trinket box. Once the candle's gone, you could still have the decorative trinket box. This is a Mainstays hedgehog. This is Jeanette Glass, green and blue. It is flash painted, and it has some minor scuffs in the flash. This is Cream and Sugar. This is Ironwood Cactus. This is a black and blue drip glaze fan base. Yeah, see, it's a fan base so your flowers can kind of fan out like that. This is a miniature Fenton black glass basket. I don't know what you would use. It says it's a vase basket, but you could probably only put one of those little purple flowers that come out in everybody's garden in the spring. That's the only flowers you could put in it. This is a pottery turtle. It's sitting right there. These are 2 Samby Archer Vintage Blackenor pottery 6-inch head bases. There's no chips or cracks in them. This is a cloisonne Chinese copper enamel 3-inch vase. This is a cloisonne black and floral 6-inch vase. This is a stained glass pig sun catcher. It's got the little hanger thing right there. This is a Czechoslovakia creamer. This is just this one is 4 hat pins. These are 3 mismatched salt and pepper shakers. If you do art craft projects, or if you just want to hold your hat pins or your brooches or something like that, they're sold as a set of 4. These are little bitty mini cars, tiny little cars, about that big, little bitty cars. This is a wall art raised dot painted gecko. This is Frankoma Desert Pottery Rose bud vase. It was so weird when I bought it, I had to buy it. That's just all I could say. It's a blown glass 10-inch stacked globe blue vase with applied clear handle. This is one bulb, this is another bulb, and this is but it's, you can fill the whole thing with water. And this is applied handle. I would not suggest picking it up by the handle if it's full of water. Just saying. These are acrylic lucite cats, a set of 3 of them. They're ornaments. This is a blue hobnail votive candle holder. You can take this blue one out and it'll hold a candlestick. Take this part out. This is a Ben Eagles decanter. It is I want to say it's empty, but I can't say it's empty, and I can't get the stopper out to find out. But it doesn't smell like it's empty. I'll put it that way. This is an alabaster stone hinge footed shell trinket or jewelry box. It's got a repaired hinge. The screw on the hinge had come loose, and I put a little bit of glue on it. That's the only thing that was wrong with the hinge. This is a divided glass pickle or relish plate with bead bumps around the bottom of it. I actually have 2 in stock. This is the second one of those footed bowls. This one is clear blue. The other one was clear. It's totally clear, and this one has a tint of blue to it. This is a little Chinese floral bud vase. This is milk glass top hat. I'm not sure which one it is. I have 2 of these in stock, so that would be the taller ones. I also have a miniature one that's exactly the same, but I don't think it's listed yet. This is uranium glass berry bowl. And this is ruby red flower shaped depression glass. And it has cadmium in it, and the bottom of it glows orange. This is a hand-blown stretch glass frosted vase, mid-century modern, and it's 7 inches tall, and I do have 2 of them, so you can have a pair. There's a set of 4 of these Chantilly green poinsettia tiara glass dinner plates, which are the larger 10-inch plates or 9-inch plates. And these are the same vintage 4 tiara glass Chantilly green poinsettia salad plates. So they're the smaller plates than those. And then I have the set of 4 cup and saucer, the tea set. And then I have a set of 4 6.5-inch footed water glass. That is everything listed on my website. And if you want to go over to the blog, since we've already been here almost 3 hours, my husband did post a new blog today, and he was talking. This one's EAPG glass, and this one is Fenton glass. And as soon as my moderator gets her new computer, she will be able to start writing these blogs up. So, and then she's going to start learning how to make websites. And to see the blog, whoops, all you do is click right there where it says Fenton Glass, and then it tells you this, and then it shows you a piece of Fenton Glass and tells you a little bit about it. But then it comes all the way down and tells you a lot about different kinds of Fenton Glass. And this is a Fenton Glass and cleaning tips and proper storage, and this is the blue candy bowl thing. And then this is the when we change blog writers, this will be attributed to Manda Panda. So, and then you can also comment on whatever you see about the blog. And currently I'm logged in on the blog. When you log in, it'll have your name on it. So this is what he did to my website today. He has the dedicated blog page. Because if we go back and look at the EAPG Glass blog page, he didn't use as many of my pictures on the EAPG Glass as he did on the Fenton Glass. So this was his first blog. And so that's what it, and he came up with this picture right here. I don't have these vases, and I wish I had a sunflower field like that. But that's where my website is. I got a lot of things on the website. I'm very proud of all the work that my husband has done on my website. But I had to do not as much. I had to actually research each piece of item that's in there and tell about it and get the price on it. And I had to add all that stuff to it by myself. So, but he had to show me how to do it. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Now you have seen my whole website and everything for sale on it and the errors that I found that I need to go in and correct. And I thank you for being here. Do something nice for someone, even if it's just be the reason they smile. Get locker. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow.